Oh, morning. Oh. Good morning to you.
Good morning. The Lembola is here again. Today, I bring you Ojude Oba vibes. Welcome back to the BTS corner. They say no two pregnancies are the same. Even go papa, no three pregnancies are the same. In this episode, I'll be talking about my pregnancy experience, especially in relation to other pregnancies, and how I got myself equipped for this one. So, for my first pregnancy, it wasn't too dramatic like Nollywood would always portray it. If you have watched too much African movies, the way they portray the difficulties in pregnancy. This is not to invalidate how people feel, because different bodies, different people, and different ways they react. I mean, their bodies react to this. To the glory of God, I didn't get to experience all of that, so the drama was not too much. But that is not to say that I didn't experience the symptoms. Of course, there was vomiting. There was, I think, malaria at some point. There was this headache that felt like it wanted to take my life. There was all these things here on to catch up on my full experience during my first. I think you need to catch up with the story I told around it at that time. I'll upload it for people that didn't get to watch it at that time, so you can catch up. And then for my second, in between, there was a miscarriage. About 2 years ago, I had a miscarriage, and for that also, in fact, that was quite easier. I didn't even vomit. I didn't even I didn't even feel any, I didn't feel anything. The only thing I noticed was I was getting tired too quickly. I would do a little thing and I'll be tired. I'll be like, I'm just so weak. I was just getting weak and I was wondering, what is really happening? And I didn't feel any other thing other than the fact that, okay, my period was late. So that was now what, prompted me to try and run a test, and it was positive. But we give God the glory. I miscarried it. I had to share the miscarriage part to let you all know that if you're going through something like that at the moment, or if you've gone through something like that, this is to let you know that I see you. I can relate, the physical and emotional pain that came with it. This mouth cannot talk what these eyes are seeing. So I can relate. I see you. I feel your pain. I hear you. I hear your sighs. I know how you feel. And I pray for you that God will give you double for your trouble. You will share your birth story also soon. You will rejoice. You will share your testimonies. God will come through for you and answer your prayers. So back to the current pregnancy story. When I confirmed, like I said, I quickly had to, tweak my plans, change my plans basically to accommodate this new thing that God has done. I had to change my plans to center around this pregnancy and how I can be fully conscious and fully involved in it this time around more than the first time. And I made new plans which I'll share. I decided to use the entire year to self-develop and take some upgrade classes, do some personal upgrade, and like I said earlier, turn down so many orders that I knew I couldn't deliver. I changed the whole energy towards myself. Instead of waiting, I decided to develop myself more in my craft personally also. It was around this period I came across this program, Reroll Station Lab, which has been one major highlight for me this year, and I'm so glad that happened. I'll share my reroll experience somehow someday in between this series. I also took part in one online training and competition like that, one Microsoft AI competition, and I won an award. Also, I started thinking about and imagining the kind of delivery I want, and I started planning and preparing myself towards it. So every malam with your own get to have the top that thing. This pregnancy didn't come with those vomiting, malaria, headache, rishi that abound. But one special thing this one came with. I could eat down a restaurant. In fact, one of my major symptoms is eating. Should I say overeating? Before now, I am someone that hardly eats. In fact, sometimes I forget that I have not eaten. When I begin to feel so my myself, I'm like, have I eaten today? That's how I can be. I did not used to eat like that. But this time around, this monument that I'm speaking with you, to God be the glory. That's why everything is full everywhere, but we thank the Lord. So I found out that there was this urge I just wanted to eat. And especially around that early stage, when I felt kind of uncomfortable in my body and I'm beginning to wonder that, what's wrong with me, what's going on, let me just eat, I'll be fine. If something was going on inside my, if I eat like this, it will stop. Something going on inside my hand, just eat, it's gonna stop. Something going on inside my leg, bring food, it will stop. So food was the solution to everything I was feeling and helped me. I mean, gave me the strength to deal with a lot of things that would have maybe weighed me down or made me feel sick during the course of the pregnancy. I ate so I became extra large. Clothes she didn't fit again. Shoe gone back. She have understanding.
I'm smiling, but it ain't funny.
Let's talk about how we met our baby. Like I said in one of the previous episodes, my husband was out of town and I was waiting for him to come home so that we could go meet our baby for the first time. For my first, we did meet the baby together. At that time, the baby was not visible through this Doppler, they call it, that they use for checking babies. So they had to do one particular type that could detect heartbeats. So that was how we met her for the first time. So for this one, I wanted us to meet the baby together as well. And then we decided to go register for antenatal. And for my first, I remember my sister advising me that it's okay to use a government hospital for antenatals because they have more experienced people there, older women, more experienced people and all of that. And truly for my first, the government hospital I used was fantastic, very, very okay. In fact, very, very okay, no regrets. But then it's so far away, it's quite a distance. And Babati shall use Ipo to pursue all of us from long distance that I cannot avoid. I didn't put my chest inside. So because of the distance, and I didn't think I had the strength. More so at that time, my husband was taking me there and bringing me back. This time, I didn't want to stress, so I told myself that I won't use that one. Let me just look for another government hospital near me. This one I do not like it. Let me not like. The first time I used Kubwa General Hospital, free PR, really push come and pay me. But this time around, that one I said I didn't like. I'll use name to cover their ashiri. Let's not be like I'm spoiling them, because aside my personal experience during this period, I've heard one or two stories that didn't really sit well. So I'll just let that slide. Okay, so we went to register, and then when we got to the reception, of course, we came to register for antenatal. And then the nurse was just like, sit down. And she made us sit with general patients. And that place was really crowded. We had to wait a long time, very long time, before we were called upon. And then we told them this is what we're here for. We have come to register. And then that same person now went on to say, this is not where you would have stayed though. You would have gone up, say, so all the while I've been sitting here, you cannot tell us pay is. Anyways, no problem, let's go. And then we got there. Those ones are like, why are you just coming? And I'm like, we've been here since like around maybe before 7 or around 7 or so. We've been here since morning, and this is, let's say, around 12 thereabouts. And you're saying, they say no, that if you want to register for antenatal for the first time, you have to come as early as 7 or 7:30. We've been here since that time. They told us to wait downstairs. Just we didn't want to hear, and they did not register us. That was the first red flag. Okay, no problem. When we left the place, meanwhile, while that other person was attending to us, they had taken my vitals, they had scheduled me to see a doctor and all that. So when we left that place, we just came down to come and see the doctor, the general doctor. So, why are you here? Can you all those questions. When last did you see your period? When, blah, 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 blah. I answered everything. And then she goes, I should go and take she wrote me a prescription for the normal prenatal drugs. That I should go and take it and just go. So I was waiting for the part where she would say, let's check or something like that. It would be in my head. I already know that, okay, I'm pregnant. Why just here to meet the baby? So I'm not here for you to tell, because at some point she was actually saying, I think I was 11 weeks at that time. So that I'm 11 weeks. In my head, I'm like, I'm not here for you to tell me I'm 11 weeks. Me, I know I'm 11 weeks. Just let's meet this child and all of that. And for my first baby, we met her at 8 weeks. So I knew it was possible. So when I told her that, she said, that the baby is still too small, that they cannot see the baby. I didn't believe that. And then as this woman was talking to me, she was eating granuts. It was annoying. Government hospital, very good. She was talking, you cannot see the baby. And she was eating that. I was, where is the professionalism? Oh my God. It was so annoying.
You need to cool it down.
We just had to leave that place in anger. Abinuku men were very, very, very angry. So on our way back from that hospital, we just stopped by a maternity center to just check for ourselves. Another experience. So when we got there, this woman is also an elderly woman, a midwife, and So we got there and then same series of questions. Mama, just come and check this. That's why we're here. We're not here for lectures. And then she goes, lie down, and then checked. As she checked and I saw the screen, maybe it's my head though, I it's the reality, I didn't know, but I've seen what I want to say. I saw the little, and Mama was adjusting her glasses, was looking. She now finished. I'd already seen what I wanted to say, because I told my husband to be recording the process. I had seen what I wanted to say, and I was okay. We were okay. We now finished. Mama now said, would you like me to interpret in my head? Let's interpret. It's alright, no problem. Sit down, we sit down. So Mama said that as she was checking, that
This is plain. If you want to say something, say it. Don't dance around like somebody who has boil under his thighs.
that she saw a mass.
How? What's in that one mean?
Inside my head, how much a mini mass. Ah! If not that way, if I could have killed a lot.
She is your elder. Show some respect.
I hope baby on the mass. And that she saw a mass that now I know what you see. Me, I've seen my baby. Wow, what to do? That was the beginning of a more realistic journey. One morning like that, I woke up, I tried to use the toilets and I felt weak. It felt like I should just fall down, and I think I felt it for my face also consistently. But this time around, I'm grateful for the opportunity to understand my body very well. Like I said, I wanted to be conscious, intentional, and be involved in this. So I was wondering what caused it. I felt so weak that I wanted to lie down on the bathroom floor, and I just managed to get up and get to the couch. I was just trying to look inwards as I was doing all of that, and I want to believe it's the Spirit of God that was also leading me. That man just told me to turn on the fan and make it face me, and I did that, and instantly that thing stopped. So that was the first. I felt so happy that I was able to understand my body and what I needed to do. And from that instance, I'll share as we go along things that happened and how I was able to manage them. So it felt like pregnancy was just a walk in the park. Another thing that I feel in this pregnancy from day one has been pelvic pain. Like if I sit for too long and I want to get up, it will feel like the joints in my hips that have dislocated and I'll have to maybe stagger or just try to manage to walk until I can find my balance again. But I've been managing that. What else? Nothing too serious. So it's been all vibes. Yeah, I have to stop this here and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye.